My name is Jason. I'm here to tell you about how we put together a band to march in Pride in 90 days, which was a lot harder than I thought. Are we starting?
How about the hand job?
Our name comes from our area, the Research Triangle, but that includes Raleigh, Durham, and Chapel Hill, but we actually draw members from all over the region. As far as an hour and a half drive, some people are coming in to be part of the band. Many of you probably remember the old NC Pride band that existed in our area before, and they kind of slowly dissolved over the last few years. And there was a big sort of hole in the area for LGBT musicianship. So we decided, how hard could it be? So I had a strong group of volunteers, none of whom were musicians, who wanted to help me do this. And so we put up a meetup. We got 18 people who were ready to come, and then we had our first meeting and no one came. So it was pouring rain, no one wanted to come out in the rain. So we decided we're going to schedule another one 3 weeks out, and we would try again. In the meantime, we were going to get organized with the organization. So we put together our incorporation documents, we applied for trademark, bank accounts, put together our bylaws, and we talked to a lot of people in LGBA and other bands, the board, and got a lot of good advice, a lot of which was to just calm down and wait, that they will come. So we applied for our 501c3 status right away because we got some advice that would be great for our fundraising efforts early on. And we actually used the new easy form, which took 15 minutes, and we had our status in 10 days. The letter changed. We also put some software to use using MailChimp to start communicating with people who engaged with us even before we had our first event. And branding our email communications and tracking our donors and our members through Donor Perfect. So we wanted to build a strong brand identity because the old NC Pride band had a lot of confusion with the NC Pride celebration. So we actually developed a logo and put it on everything. Our logo actually throws back to the triangle in our name, but it's also meant to suggest the pink triangle of gay liberation movement, and also it's a silhouette of a conducting arm. And we have the rainbow to let people know that we are an LGBT-friendly organization. So since I had never run a band before, I started participating in as many events as I could and trying to gain information about how these things work and how they're run, and just talking to everyone and also recruiting people to come and help. So I've made so many wonderful friends in this process. But our biggest complaint from new people who wanted to be part of it is a lot of them didn't have any instruments anymore. So we started shopping on Goodwill and eBay and amassed a pretty nice collection of instruments, and half of our band members actually borrow instruments from us. So the next challenge was rehearsal space, and we started with renting commercial space, and then once we had a solid membership, the local gay bar offered to let us use their unused wing on Sunday afternoon, so we are now the official band of Gay Bar and Rob. Which allows us to have really convenient social gatherings right now. And we started doing some other events at the other bar in town, and it really, when we show up in our t-shirts and everything, it really helps to promote, and we always have someone come up and ask how they can join. We're also turning one of those events into a fundraiser in a couple weeks, and we're getting a portion of the tab at the door, which is great. It's our first real official fundraiser. So another thing that we did was we joined a protest group protesting HB2, which actually broke the world record this Wednesday for a number of air horns in one place. So now he has to look at that in the record books for the rest of his life. By the week of our Pride Parade, we actually had, this was actually some more visibility that we did. The local news media did articles on us, and music and art stores actually did a profile on the founding of the band and put it on their blog. So it was really, really nice. By our Pride Parade, we had 10 dedicated weekly members coming to our rehearsal, and with the people we had from DC Different Drummers, Charlotte Band, and Atlanta, we actually marched a 25-member band. Our success was a direct result of everything that we learned from this organization, from talking to many of you, and from the outreach that we got on Facebook, in chat. I mean, some people were checking on me every 2 weeks, and thank you, Matthew Nawani, if he's here. This organization has made this possible.